Alright, we're gonna go ahead and play back trade January 7th. We traded yesterday, or I mean the day before, which is the 6th, and got like every trade, so let's see if we could keep that going. Looks like the first trade comes in right here, and a sell would have been the best option. If you entered on a one ticker, that would have been a great trade. So far, no setups. So I left it running, missed probably just one trade, which was this guy. Still wouldn't be able to take it because you would have to enter it on non-obvious. So actually, no, you could have entered on one ticker since it was a spike. A lot of more bars than normal setup. But okay, let's go ahead and take one here. We'll count this as a double bottom. On the first entry, second entry. So selling here was a good option because you got this. If you take a look at the minute chart and zoom out just a tad bit, you got this setup, which is like that topping pattern. So yeah. Okay. All right, nice. So essentially, we had a swing low, first entry, second entry. Non-obvious was the better trade, but we took a obvious. I'm not sure why I did. But excuse me, a non-obvious three-pointer entry would have been fantastic as well. And so essentially what we have here is, if you take a look what's going on with the market, we have this U pattern, which is a bottoming pattern essentially, and that happens consistently throughout the entire day. And so the first thing you want to decide is, what does the market look like it's doing, and then use the patterns to your advantage of the patterns throughout the day. So in this case, it's that U pattern, and apply that to where the market could potentially look like it's going. And since we're trading with, it looks like the market's going to push up, so we would go with that. And so that's all it is. On my chart on the monitor, it looks a little bit more clear because it's like this, so you can really see that U being expressed significantly. And yeah, so buying there was a better option. Yeah. And also, you would buy there because it's very hard to imagine what the market would look like if it just shot down there. And that's essentially what you want to keep on doing throughout the day. And when you're trying to decide where the market looks like it's going, it kind of looked weird if the market just shot down here. So yeah, the buy there was a better option. Oh, at least it pushed up first. In the trade. Oh, we got the U pattern on this side. But that was preformed, so it would have been a little bit difficult to see that one. Yeah, so that was a little bit of a tough trade. But unfortunately, it became a handle, or a U, you can say, which is that cup and handle. And so, yeah. That was a little bit unfortunate. I was going for this, but as you can see, there's not many V's going on. And it's always that U pattern. I mean, you do have V's occasionally, but it never like pushed up in a specific direction. Even here, it turned into U before going in that direction. So pay attention to that, to the patterns throughout the day and what pattern you're trading that day. All right, you had a swing high first entry, second entry, and buying there was the best option. Yeah, I guess. I kind of wanted to switch to the 700 tick chart on this trade, but it doesn't look like we'll be able to, since it already triggered on the 700 tick chart, and then you would have got your scalp already. Nice. So not the greatest trade, but it works out because you have this U pattern again, but just in a much stronger, wider move. So buying there was the best option since you're going with the market. Go ahead and switch to 700 tick chart here. Swing low first entry, second entry. So yeah, actually I think this guy, because minute chart has a lot more bars now. All right, this is gonna be a very interesting trade. Looks like this guy. Nice. So the reason I say interesting is because we have that perfect setup of that U pattern, and essentially the market's supposed to shoot that way, that way, that shoot that way, that you got that way. But I was thinking this would have correct, but it's not that U pattern. The U pattern's on this end. So good trade. Let's see if the market keeps pushing on down here. And it does. All right, good trade. Okay, got into a trade here. Ooh, boy. Okay, so it looked like it was a double bottom there. I was going for the U pattern, but we kind of broke out of it and pushed into this double bottom here. And you can imagine the U taking place, but the fact that it didn't, it pushed back up and tested these highs, kind of canceled out that U pattern. Because if you take a look at all these, it consolidates and reverses instantly before it doesn't even do like a retest. You can see the consolidation there, and as soon as it breaks down there, where's my delete? This is a spike down, then it consolidates here, then a push down, and never can retest those highs, and it pushes on down. Here, it's the consolidation, it pushes down, retests the high, so something changed in the market that everybody saw this market was shooting on down, and so the U pattern was canceled. Now we have that W pattern, and I guess you can say that the W pattern can technically be used when you have the connecting U's. So like you see there, and there, here and here, here and here, and even on the reverse side, as you see, there's a U there, and it's also a W pattern, and you can see that consistently. So that double bottom right there, and oh, it's also right here. So yeah. Okay, okay, a little bit of a U there. Nice, good trade. So we saw this U pattern, the push up and then the push down. If you take a look at what the minute chart looks like, it looks like an obvious U, but we didn't get that at first. So this is what we had initially, and it's kind of difficult to imagine what the market would look like if it kept pushing up here. That's why this is much more plausible. Since we're trading with, that's why the sell was the better option there. Also, you could take a swing high for entry, second entry. That would have been also a good trade. Also, a swing low first entry, second entry. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully, you can see that. And another one, a swing high first entry, second entry, since you're still correcting. This would be interesting. Never mind. And buy there would have been the best option, but very difficult read. Wonder if I'll come back for us. Nice. So essentially, good read. This doesn't look like a U pattern anymore. You have that push down, that retest once again. And so that kind of cancels out this whole thing. That this part right here is the only thing that disturbed me. If it was a little bit more consolidated, then maybe it'd have been a U pattern. But look, if you take a look at what's happening right here, that's a very interesting setup right here. And once you have that, that's that U pattern. And so buying in that direction is the most... it just looks like the market's going to keep going in that direction, and you have that to support you. So yeah, good trade. All right, this can be an interesting trade here. Never mind. In the trade. All right, good trade. You can see that. So the thing we went 100% on is just the way the market looks like it's going to do. It looks like it's just going to correct that entire move up. If you take a look at the minute chart, yeah, the little consolidation got me a little bit worried, but then we knew for a fact that I was going to keep pushing up, and especially once that U pattern started showing up, and you could see that on the minute chart as well. So yeah, good trade. Swing low first entry, second entry. Still got that U pattern. But unfortunately, it might be a non-obvious, so I don't know if we'll be able to get into this trade. All right, let's go for this. Well, good thing we didn't go for it. At this point, it didn't look like you, but after that, so you technically would not be in the trade. So the buy there was a better option, just because of this U pattern right here. Still playing out. Holy mother of a drop. Oh, we got in the wrong spot. Let's make this fair. That's 1, 2, 3 ticks off. So 1, 2, 3 ticks off. 1, 2, 3. Nice, good trade. Essentially the market just looks like it's gonna keep pushing down here. Yeah, that's essentially what the only thing we're going off of is that U pattern, and the fact that it might just correct all the way back to here. That was the only thing, so that was a good trade. We can also take this as a double top if we wanted to a first entry, second entry. We'll see. Now we'll leave it as is, but let's see. So it looks like a buy there would have been the best option since it's that W pattern again. But now this is a definite double bottom. We just gotta wait for that second entry. If it doesn't push up here, doesn't look like we'll get it. And at least we got a new swing high and a new swing low. Let's see if we can still get in this trade here. Yeah. Nice, good trade. So essentially it's just that U pattern up on this side right here, not this one, because technically it still is, but you also have that W pattern. That was a great trade. The W pattern to the U's, which is essentially just the cup and handle, and a sell right there on a swing high first entry, second entry. And you don't want to go for non-obvious because you haven't really tested these highs right here, and really it's way up here. So you're still working up towards there. So not everybody's selling at this point just yet, so that's why it's an obvious one ticker. And yeah, we at 39. Let's see if we could get to like 40 or something in the trade. Nice. So essentially we have that U pattern setting up right here. I didn't see one on this side, and it'd be kind of weird for the market to just shoot down like this. We could kind of see that happening, but the fact that that U pattern just keeps playing out and you have it up right here, and the way that's working out is these lower highs right here. As you can see, there's that high, and then finally this high right here, and it's just that U pattern in this direction. And yeah, and the lows just basically remained the same besides that one right there, and it's, yeah, so that was a good trade. And that looks like a perfect U after it's played out. 46, nice. I'd like for this to push up before we take a position. Come on, there you go. That's the push up I was looking for. A little bit higher even. Yeah, I don't think I want to take a trade just yet. I think a non-obvious still. If it keeps pushing up, then I think I'd like to sell. All right, it triggered all these people. If it pushes up here, we got to cancel the order, unless we take a position on this end on a swing high first entry, second entry. We're gonna go for a non-obvious since we're in these highs now. So that's a low 50, so we gotta do a high 50. We did just break out of it too, so maybe we could have done a one ticker. Yeah, one ticker would have worked very easily. So we wanted to sell there because you had that on the 1 minute chart. It looks like the U pattern once again. It's a very difficult one, but you have that swing high, then the U right there. As you can see, it's that like U shape with the swing high, and then the yeah, and then also on the other end, that U shape pattern. So that seems to be a crucial pattern in this day, which is nice because now it's a nice easy read day. Yeah. Ooh, one tick away. There it is. One to the tick. Come on, let's go. Okay, so we had another U pattern. This one formed without me knowing. So maybe selling that was the best option, but this was our signal bar essentially. And as you can see, that's a U, right? So buying that was the best option. We're just gonna enter on a one ticker. And good thing we didn't, because I don't think we would have got it. Actually, we might have got on this guy, but non-obvious entry, good trade. And always just think about what the market looks like it's going to do, and then try to use those U's to your advantage. So now we got a double top. Calmate. All right, we just got in the trade. Let's go and see how this plays out. Let's see a U on this side, but that may not work out well for us. That was supposed to be a non-obvious entry. I don't know why I did a one tick entry. Alright, we're just gonna exit here and just say we did a non-obvious entry. Because that would have got our non-obvious entry. I don't know why I did a one ticker there. It was supposed to be a non-obvious. But yeah, that would have been a good trade as well. Very good trade. Man, why is it so easy all of a sudden? Okay, this could be where our luck ends right here. Whoa, just that. Oh, what the? We would have got filled already. The heck? The heck? We'll do this. Okay, thank you. So it's that U pattern, but just on the other side. And as you can see on the minute chart, I mean, even there, it plays out well, and it plays out well there. So yeah. Good trading. This is probably a little bit too easy. Something's wrong. I don't know what. All right, this is where our luck runs out. Still the same signal bar. Yep. So there was a U pattern in there, but I was trying to play this one, but that's the one you should have played. All right, that's going to be the end of the day. Peace.